Hear ye, hear ye. Welcome to the Whiskey Edition. And today, an ancient joust, an ancient contest between four ancient international offerings. Ancient age, ancient preferred, ancient age 10 star, and Blanton's. All of these bottles are available and produced. Well, maybe they're not that available. I had to acquire all of these bottles from various places. I think I had one mail ordered to me. One I did get at the store. Well, I got them all at the store. One, the Blantons are challenging to get. And the Ancient Age, I think I got, where did I get that one? Maybe that was the mail. Anyway, I got all four of them, and we'll combine all four in a contest to see which comes out on top. But first, a little Jason C action and some history behind Ancient Age products. If I can get my stupid thing to work. I'll probably cut to like the bottles because nobody wants to see this reading. And I'll paraphrase a little bit, blah, 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 and ready. So it appears that if you go to chuckcrowdery.blogsport.com, I'll put a link in the thing because I don't want to just swipe his stuff, but it's somewhat important to the backstory of these four bourbons and whiskeys we're about to put together against each other. Two guys, Falk and Baranascus, resigned from their respective companies, the Grand Metropolitan that they were working at, seeing some handwriting on the wall, and they went to an old colleague of Falk's at a company called Shenley, and they agreed to sell him the Ancient Age bourbon brand and the distillery that produced it, then called the Albert B. Blanton Distillery, today's Buffalo Trace. So there you have it. So Falk and Baranascus, Falk and Baranascus purchased a segment of Shenley, which was Ancient Age bourbon brand and the distillery that produced it. So they called their new company Age International. As the name suggests, they believed bourbon's future was outside the US. One of their first moves was the creation of Blanton's single barrel bourbon. Done at the behest of their Japanese customers, they released it in the US as well. And then there's some information about Falk and Baranascus sold 22.5% of their Age International to Japan's Takara Shuzo, first right of refusal of remaining shares, and they sold the rest of it. Takara immediately sold the distillery to Sazerac, but retained the corporate entity and brand trademarks. Today, Sazerac still owns Buffalo Trace, and Buffalo Trace still produces all of the whiskey for Ancient Age, Blanton's, and other Age International brands. Using a special mash bill, Buffalo Trace distributes the Age International products inside the US. Buffalo Trace also makes its bourbons and other products using a different mash bill. Sazerac and Age International have an unusual relationship, but it has worked for both of them for now more than 20 years. So there's a little backstory on why Ancient Age 10 Star and Blanton's get compared together so often. And then there's Age International producing Ancient Preferred, Ancient Age 10 Star, and Blanton's. I think those are the only four maybe they produce. There is a little sketch information on Age Preferred. A lot of people haven't heard of that, and from what it's sounding like, that's a good thing. Stand by, let me find that piece of information. I have it from the 31whiskey.com. I won't go through all the whole thing, but it does talk about the Shenley Company going out and selling off to Age International. I couldn't find any information on the bottle, but he says Much like other bottom shelf spirits, this blended whiskey is more aptly described as whiskey flavored grain spirits. There's only 20% actual whiskey in the bottle, most likely sourced from factory second Buffalo Trace distillate. And the rest is made up of neutral grain spirits. So grabbing that bottle during the reading, doing a Matt Porter, if I could read what's on here. Ancient age preferred blended whiskey, carefully blended according to the finest old traditions. 20% straight whiskey. Oh, I guess it does say it. I didn't read it close enough. 80% spirits distilled from the finest grains. I am not reading very well. It's the script. You know, it's that funky script. And that's why I'm wearing the funky, ancient looking clothing. Maybe the 70s anyway. 40% alcohol, 80 proof, blended and bottled by Ancient Age Distilling Company, Frankfort, Kentucky. So there's the label on the age preferred. The Ancient Age, once again, has more writing on it. The Ancient Age Distilling Company has a rich history, first established at the old Leithtown settlement, an early transportation center in Frontier, Kentucky. Clear limestone water and accessible trade routes made the area perfect for making whiskey. From the very first barrel, Ancient Age was known for its fine, smooth, mellow whiskey beginning, a tradition of excellence that continues to this day. Steeped in history and tradition, Ancient Age Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey has been branded America's best bourbon. Well, there you have it. This is America's best bourbon. It's kind of like Shakey's is the world's best pizza. Ancient Age 10 Star. Anybody who's watched one of my other stupid videos knows I've got this handle of plastic Ancient Age 10 Star. I've got the two glass ones that are more like this one down and ready to ship to a guy. Excuse me, hand deliver to a guy one of these days. So I didn't want to crack open this. I needed to finish this first, and that's not going real fast. Carefully distilled along the banks of the Kentucky River according to the finest old traditions. 45% 90 proof, so this is a 90 proofer. Genuine sour mash. What it doesn't have on here is any age statement. Distilled, aged, and bottled. No age statement, sour mash. So the Ancient Age has no age statement. This has no age statement. I thought I read that there is a 10-year version, but it's not this. And then the Blantons, the horsey bottle. We believe this is the finest. Each bottle is master registration of Blanton Distilling Company. Registered bottle is 121. Bourbon whiskey dumped on 3/5/20, 2 days before my birthday. Stored in warehouse H. I think that's where they all come from. Individually selected and filtered by hand bottled at 93 proof. So it's the hottest. Just barely. What's this one? 80? 480? So this is going to be the hot one. We believe this is the finest bottle of whiskey ever produced, affording you extra flavor, banquet of character. So everybody's probably read all the label on Blanton's. Maybe nobody's even seen this bottle, which may be a good thing. It's a 1 liter too, so it's a big honker one. 1.75 on that guy. This one's actually glass. These have screw tops. This is an actual cork. So I have the ubiquitous 4 Glencairns on a turntable. Northwest Bourbon built his own quad turntable thing, and I'm too lazy, so I just went and bought a little one. So we'll fill these cups up and spin them around until I'm dizzy, and then we'll get on with trying the contest between the 4 Age International distillates. Stand by. All right, round and round it goes. I have no idea where everything's going to line up. That should be good enough. Right to left, left to right. About standard. We'll do a little nosing. I'm not good at the notes. Everybody knows this. It's kind of a straight up, but we'll still kind of smell each one first, go back, then we'll taste each one and kind of go back and forth. I may speed it up. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll rank them and see what happens with the 4 contestants. Now, if I was, I don't know, Dan or Sean or anybody, be like, graham crackers, chocolate syrup, peanut butter, Worcestershire sauce. Oh, that smells like feet. Woo! That had a little snap to it. I didn't get anything but, this is the one that had the ethanol on the other side. Oh, that's like hand sanitizer. Oh my God. This is gonna be awful. I can feel it coming. All right, cup number 1. Sorry, no, it's this one was the most complex of the bunch. This one at least has a little bit going for it, but. Well, it's not awful. It didn't smell great. It had a little too much tinge of ethanol or hand sanitizer, but I don't know, maybe some banana on it or something? I don't know. There's not a lot going on there, but okay, we'll try this one. That one definitely has more flavor than this one. It seems to coat a little bit more, have a little bit more on the back palate. I think I must have pulled too hard on the nose, but at least there was something there, which is these two had nothing going on. So that's some flavor to it. That's not fantastic, but it's okay. Your results may vary. That's not great. That's not great at all. I think this is the one that smelled like socks or feet. I can't taste my own feet, but I can only imagine what feet kind of taste like. It might be right in there. Not a whole lot there. This one. Definitely the most complex. Has a lot on the finish, a lot more flavor. Definitely the better of the 4. So we'll put that one out over to the side a little bit and have to concentrate on these 3 again. This one's gonna go into 0 place. We'll put this, so it's gonna be between these 2 as the runners up. We'll see it to go back. Because this one was, yeah, no, that was the first. Shoot. There's just not a lot there. I mean, it doesn't burn, it doesn't coat, it doesn't taste. It's just kind of, yeah, that was some whiskey. Yeah, okay. Which doesn't make it bad. It just doesn't make it have a lot of oomph to it. Because I've had some bad ones, and I'm sure you all have too. And it's not great. It's just no, you know. All right, this one. So it's between these 2 as to which way they go. That's the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. Well, this one has the most flavor of these 2. So we'll flip them this way. So more flavor, not as much flavor, not really a whole lot of flavor, smells like feet. So that's kind of the lineup. Should we take a look? I think I've got them in the quick order. Now this is not as scientific. This is my own taste just today. I haven't had lunch, mowed the lawn, did some laundry, did a video. So, without further, let's start at the bottom. What is this one? Ancient Age. So this is the Ancient Age, Ancient Preferred. So maybe when you only take 20% of the good stuff and you mix it with 80% of everything else, you don't get too much out of it. Oh! Oh, I almost said something. This is the Blantons. Oh my. Oh my, that means this is the Ancient Age 10-star. And these 2 have been running neck and neck in other blinds I've done. Oh my, that is very interesting. And this Ancient Preferred beat out the Ancient Age. Ha! That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So that, oh, wow. That's why I had to hand carry 6 bottles of this stuff to Alabama or someplace for a guy. Hand carry. He wanted 6 bottles, hand carried to him, of ancient age 10 star because he likes it. And I can see why. Today, it is better than Blanton's. Today, Warehouse H. But they're all the same mash bill, all Age International products, all from Buffalo Trace. It's just crazy. Maybe today I just wanted a little more zip, because this has definitely got more lingering palate feel than this one, than the Blanton's did. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So today, in a throwdown between 4 Age International products, I would say if you can find the ancient age 10 star, maybe look at that over the other 2. These, you know, there's a clear line between the, maybe it's a really wide line between this contest. I would be interested to know if anybody else has had the Age International, excuse me, the Ancient Age or the Ancient Preferred, because the Preferred seemed less offensive than the Ancient Age. So that's very internationally crazy. So like, comment, subscribe. If you have any thoughts on the 4 of these, let me know. I know a lot of people can't get Blanton's and a lot of people can't get Ancient Age 10 star. If I run across the Ancient Age 10 star 10 year, which I've heard is out there, or some Ancient Age is 10 year, I'll add that to the pile and do it again. Thanks for watching, and like I always say, pour an extra glass, because you never know who's going to stop by. maybe the king will come in, or the queen, and skewer me for putting the horsey bottle 2nd place today. Thanks for watching. Crazy. Well, I better not completely defile the beloved Blantons.